welcome. My name is Shanti Krigel, and I just put some information in the chat just about welcoming you and also letting you know I'm just so excited, first of all, that you're joining to do this 30 minutes of some centering, grounding, breath work, and movement. And I just love doing this with friends and family. And I'm so glad you're all here to join and we can feel connected beyond the physical. And so it's pretty powerful in that way. In the chat, I also put some information just about the work I do at JFS and an email and a phone number, as well as my private practice with an email and phone number. And I want to welcome that after this session, if you have any questions or thoughts or anything, please call or email me and I'm happy to respond and connect. So with that said, this being a short, just 30-minute practice, I invite us to get started here and take this time to both be with ourselves and each other in this way of connecting. So first of all, I want you to just find a comfortable seat. So find a comfortable seat. If your feet are on the ground, that's great. Maybe you're sitting cross-legged, but we're going to find a place where we can really imagine actually cutting energetic ties to what we were just doing in order to really tune in and become present with our breath and our body. And so tuning inward, I invite you to let the chin drop and connect in with the heart here, feeling the connection with the head and the heart. And then allowing ourself to settle. I'm going to invite you into a deep breath here all together. Deep breath. And exhale fully. Let's do 2 more of those. Deep breath. Long exhale all the way out. And again. Long, long exhale. Now what I want you to do is imagine that your body is a jar with sand all shaken up. And we're going to consciously imagine the sand settling as we ground and feel the sand settling all the way through the head, the throat, and the heart. Clearing, clear water as it settles. Deep breath. All the way down the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, and hands. Deep breath. Clearing the heart space, the solar plexus, the belly, and all the way down the spine. Deep breath. Feeling the settling as we root down through the sits bones, the legs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, all the way down the feet. And just tuning inward again, feeling the body settling, imagining it really connecting to the earth. And with this, we're going to move into just a little bit of light movement. So rubbing the hands, just warming them up, shaking anything out as we warm them up. And then reaching up. Move here a little bit, but so your arms can come all the way down and exhale fully. Imagine feeling the space around you. And now we're going to lift our arms up and reach up to the sky. Deep breath. So let's do a few deep breaths in this way. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can look up on the inhale And then down as you exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, let's do an exhale with 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Connect with the heart here, feeling the hands at the heart. And just take a deep breath into the belly here. And here, I want you to feel and imagine the connection from the heart, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and the hands. And let's just do some wrist rolls. As we lift our arms up, wrist rolls. And coming down. And then shake out the hands. And exhale. And let's just do some shoulder rolls here. And imagining any stress that we're holding. This is a challenging time. And I know we're all traveling through it together, but in sometimes different and similar ways. So just imagine we can be together, support each other, and release some of the stress that may be in our shoulders. Release it through the arms, and then just let it go through the wrists and the hands. And inhale, we're gonna reach over to the side, deep breath. And then lift that arm up, both arms up, and other side, exhale. Inhale up, and exhale over to the side, deep breath. One more time, inhale. And then bringing the hands down to the heart again. And now bringing the hands down to the legs. Moving into a tree rooting grounding. So as your feet are on the ground, remember that settling. And just feel the feet rooting down. Imagine that the feet have roots that go deep into the earth. And as you imagine those roots, what I'd like to invite everyone to do is to do a forward bend and let go. Just let the whole head go, let the back and the arms go. So however far you go is fine, and then just shake it out. And as you do that, thinking about something that you're wanting to let go of and release. So thinking about what you want to let go of, just shake it out, shake the head, shake the hands, and imagine that the earth can take some of that. And then rolling up through the spine, feeling the feet rooted down, feeling the trunk of the spine, the strength, and thinking about as we feel this length and strength, feet rooting down. Imagine the tendrils and the branches of the tree expanding out into the sky. And we can imagine them opening to the sunshine, to nourish, and the rain, and some more sunshine. And then with that, let's raise our arms up to the sky, imagining us that tree. And if you want, looking upward and opening the hands to think of, and thinking about what it is you're wanting to call in to this time, what you're wanting to call into your life. Open the hands and then clasp them. Imagine grabbing that, bringing it down. And you can imagine it in a bowl here in front of your face. And we're going to drink a little. And we're going to pat some into our head, into our heart, and into the belly, and down each arm. patting it down the legs, all the way down, back into a forward bend. And then just take a deep breath here. Rolling back up. And placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And just feel the aliveness through your body. Connect to breath, feeling the heartbeat. I'm going to guide you all through a centering practice that I've adapted from something that I've grabbed elements from Heckler's centering practice. We're going to travel through the directions, and so just finding a comfortable position. Hands can be on legs or wherever they feel comfortable. Staying connected to breath. Deep breath. Let's all do another deep breath together. Inhale and exhale fully. So feeling feet on the earth again, or seat rooting down, feet and seat. Lengthen through the spine. And as we feel the length of our body, connecting to a sense of feeling our inherent dignity. This is actually a place that is beyond what we do. It is our core of who we are. We don't have to do anything to deserve it. And it does not take away from others to really call that in. So lengthen and breathe in a feeling, a calling in of inherent dignity. Deep breath. And exhale fully. Connecting again to the heart space and feeling the heart almost like it has wings and it's expanding out to the shoulders. And with this, feeling the width of the body, feel the whole sides of the body. And then imagining all the people from your life, past, present, and even future. Imagine them at your side, standing beside you, feeling the connection, that we can feel connection beyond the physical. We can allow our connection virtually to even connect in with our physical. So we're connected physically, but beyond the physical. So feeling a softening of the side bodies as we really call in and breathe in a feeling of compassion and connection. Deep breath. Exhale fully. And now tuning inward to the depth of the body. So feeling the whole insides. And maybe allowing the chin to drop a little to really feel this connection. And just checking in with what is happening internally. It's been a challenging time in many, many ways. And just to give space and acceptance for whatever is present for you. So as you tune inward, all different kinds, and also just notice what physical sensations are happening in your body. Maybe there's some warmth, or maybe there's an area that feels stuck. Whatever it is, find a space of opening and widening into a feeling of self-acceptance. So opening and breathing in acceptance of whatever is present. Deep breath. And exhale fully. And then connecting to the whole back of the body. Allowing the back to feel the wisdom and the support of the ancestors at our back. The ancestors that have traveled through challenging times have the wisdom for us right now. And we're not alone in this. And we can call in that support from our ancestors and the wisdom. We also have that wisdom internally. So feel that wisdom in your belly. Breathe that in. And feel the connection at our back and support. Deep breath. And now tuning into the whole front of the body. And in this centered place where we remember our length and inherent dignity, our width and connection, our depth and acceptance, and the wisdom at our back. As we tune into the front, I invite you to turn your palms upward on your legs or wherever they may be. And open the whole body to thinking about what it is, again, that you're calling in and opening for during this time, for today, for this moment. And imagine the palms of the hands really receiving whatever it is that you're calling in. And the head opening and receiving. And as we feel this receiving, feel the connection from the head to the heart, all the way down into the belly. And then rooting all the way down the legs, the ankles, and the feet. And then placing one hand, if it's comfortable, on heart and one hand on belly. Let's take a few more deep breaths here. And actually, I'm going to guide you into a practice of even breath and then into extended breath. So hands can stay here or wherever you want them to be. But as we connect in here, I invite you to just notice your breath in this moment. Just notice again without judgment what is here. Being a witness to the breath. And then deepening into breath. Let's find that nice long breath. And as you notice that long breath, I invite you to make your exhale about equally as long. So it may be different for different people, but maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's shorter or longer for you, that's fine. Go with your own rhythm here. But just take a moment to really find your even breathing. One more even breath. On the next exhale, I invite you to make your exhale 1 or 2 counts longer. So we're going to do we're going to do your however amount of counts it was for you inhaling, and then do your exhale 1 or 2 counts more. So it might be 1, 2, 3, 4 with an inhale, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try that just for a few rounds. One more round. Good, and now let's bring the hands back to the heart and just noticing any shift that this breathing or this movement or this centering practice has done for you. And there's this way that you can, if you can do this, it's kind of tricky. You cross your hands like this, so the thumbs, so they face, they're like this and they cross, and the thumbs latch. It's kind of tricky, but this is like the butterfly hands, and just noticing, like from when you first came on this morning, if there was any change, we're just going to tap that in, just a little back and forth, and there can be a little swaying. And I invite you to also look around in our circle here and just notice the people. Some people have their video on and some off, and that's totally fine. But just notice that we're here together and that we can stay connected beyond the physical, and that we can nurture ourselves as we connect with each other. And as you do this, I'm going to invite just a pausing of the tapping. I want to just read a very brief poem by Mary Oliver, and it's just the main part of the poem that I'm reading. And it goes like this. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees 100 miles. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. So breathing that in and really taking in this idea of how do we stay in this day, in this moment, in the connections that we can make today, in the purpose that we can find for today. And knowing that it's a challenging time, but we can stay connected with ourselves, with our community, with our loved ones, and we can allow that to spread out to all the people who need this love and support in the world. So I want to thank you all so very much for joining me in this short practice. Really wonderful to do this with you all. And again, in the chat, there is my email and phone number, and I invite any questions or thoughts about it, and I'd love to continue that conversation more in that way, if that works for you all. Also, just letting you know if you know any loved ones or yourself are looking for more support. Like at JFS, we do have a support group. It's a COVID-19 support group that has a few spots available. There are counseling spots available. It's all being done virtually. And then I have a few spots in my private practice. So anyway, I just am so thankful to be here with you all. Appreciate you all tuning in today, tuning in with each other, with yourself. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. Enjoy this day and be well.